Beal taking his time here. Pass to Tate. Beal against Wallace. 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. That shot is off. Nice defense from Wallace. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Bradley Beal is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. Dort kicks to Williams. Wallace outside. Fires from deep. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Pass to Leonard. Over Williams. Outside for Beal. Inside. Here's Leonard. The ferocity inside by Leonard.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
The Thunder leading by 5. Williams passes to Mitchell. Now here's Jang. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Pass to Bogdanovich. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And here is Williams. Now Jang. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Leonard. Goes up on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss. Beal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Tate. Here's the screen. Now here's Leonard. Rebound by Jang.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Now Williams. Door to screen on Tate. Here's Williams. Dort misses.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Mitchell against Leonard. Pass to Beal. Into the lane. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle them up right away. For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. John Collins comes in for Bogdanovich. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Wallace is checked in for Dort. The Thunder leading by 3. And here is Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Trying to get something going. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now Tate. Back to Beal. Collins, a screen on Wallace. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's SGA. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
To the paint, Williams with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Williams sets a screen for SGA. They need this one, and Williams lays it in. 23 points for Williams.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Leonard the bounce pass. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tate. Now here's Beal. Defense is right there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Holmgren. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. SGA against Leonard. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Leonard. Good, Kawhi working near the hoop.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
SGA on the wing. Tate covering.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Leonard. Back to Tate. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Tate with the screen for Collins. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Throws it down. What an assist!
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Holmgren with a screen on Tate. Now Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's off target.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Outside Leonard. SGA against Tate. And he gets that one to go.
Really hard to slow the roll of Zubac close to the bucket. He's big and he's tall.
Outside Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
It's Beal on the wing, covered by Joe. And yeah, it's good!
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside Beal, right into the basket.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
SGA, and he banks the layup in.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Beal against Wallace. And stolen by Wallace. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Timeout.
SGA double team. Uncovered. Not that time. It won't go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Leonard. Beal fires. That one is off. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Misses the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
SGA. So we see the Thunder get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has.